Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum Classic. My last Ethereum Classic videos were actually quite popular, I must say. Quite a lot of views, and luckily we also, or I made you aware on this channel about this breakout which actually happened to the upside today, above the upper leg of that triangle. You know, in my last video I said we were just about to break out of this triangle. I think I made a video, I actually forgot about it. I made a video a month ago already, said that we were close to a breakout here. Can't remember when it was. Was it here at some point? I can't remember where it was, but I think at that time it didn't happen. Now it took a little bit of patience, but there was this other breakout pattern forming here. We were getting very close, managed to find our way above the 20-day moving average, also the 50 and 200. And I made you aware here, if we can get above the 50 and the 200-day moving average, close a candle above that, that'd be really bullish. We tried to break through here already, failed, but then marched on, and then we broke through, retested that triangle resistance as support, and currently still in the retest in my opinion. But so far it's looking okay. We seem to be holding it at the moment. We have quite a bit of volume here as well, which is looking good. However, we are, because of the moves in the last couple of days really, we have again gone into the overbought range on the RSI, so a little bit of a retracement is necessary. But overall, you know, it's on the MACD as well. You can see we're not really too high. We had an ADX buy signal on the MACD. We are not in sort of ridiculous levels. So compared to where we were here back in the beginning of October, there is quite a bit of scope to the upside on the MACD still. So that is based on the 4-hour chart though. Let's take a look on the 1-hour chart if we can see any more hints on what we're doing at the moment. But there you can see as well how nicely we are retesting it. Now you see the first couple of green candles, and it seems to be that we're holding it for now. Now there is always, and we've seen that a lot actually in the last few days and last few weeks, that there's always risk of these fake outs above trend lines. So you want actually the price now to accelerate away from it, and if we don't do it and the retest is not over yet, you know, that is always what is important. But I mean, you could have done that trade, you know, after the breakout from 56 and then gone all the way up to 60, a little bit of profit, you know, nothing major. Since then we obviously dropped again, and now we're retesting. From here we want to have another acceleration to the upside, continue that bullish momentum, but certainly good signs that we're above 20, 50 and 200 day moving average. And what you can actually see here on the 1-hour chart, we might now, after that retracement, have more scope to the upside on the shorter term time frame. So we can expect a little bit of a push to the upside in my view, especially because the RSI is still in the bullish range, and we seem to hold the support there currently on the on that line here, and we are also above key support levels like the 50 and the 200-day moving average. On the daily you can see actually that we actually have quite a bit of space to the upside on the RSI. I mean, the 4-hour was a bit in the overbought range, but here on the daily, and that is looking good, we're only at about 57, 58, and on the longer term time frames that is just more relevant than the shorter term time frames. I mean, you can see here very nicely actually on the price chart that we came all the way up to $60, which is that former high here. You can see that here, this $60, probably also because the round number, also psychological level. So that is the next level that we need to get through here, because this is not even though it's looking like an inverse head and shoulder, you don't have the horizontal neckline. You had a bit of an odd one. So we obviously managed to get above that triangle here, above that diagonal resistance line, but now we need to get through that horizontal one at $60. I think from here, if that happens, we can get all the way easily to $75, pretty easily. That would then be the next target. For now, we need to get above the $60. That's the next level, and we have scope to the upside on the RSI and also on the MACD. You can see that here we've actually crossed the zero line yesterday. I think I talked about that in my previous video, which was also why this chart was looking so bullish, and especially before that breakout here. So I made you aware before the breakout. That's always good to see, because I can see then it provides actually added value for you to watch these videos. Had a lot of great feedback as well, and you wanted an update video. Now that is the update. You need to see now if that price is accelerating away from that line here. Then we need to get that $60 horizontal, and over there, I think above that, we have good potential to move to the it starts here at $73 to $73 to $75 level. That's the next key one. But watch now that $60 level. Of course, there's always a risk, as I said, that this is just a fake out. We could drop below the $55 level, so we are pretty close to it. If we drop a little bit more, then we are going to break through and back into that triangle again. I sincerely hope we are going to stay above that, because in my opinion, ETC is a sleeping giant. It seems to be that it has finally woken up, but yeah, not quite. It's sort of still a bit dizzy, so we need to wait and hope. And yeah, there's a lot of potential. I like ETC. I'm not massively invested, but I hold a little bit, which is why I'm interested in it as well. And I currently think there is a bit of potential in these cryptos that haven't really moved a lot in the last few weeks. I did say that yesterday and the day before. One of the other ones was Aave, and that has actually now moved nicely as well, and VeChain as well. So yeah, Cardano as well, until today, where again we had a bit of a bloodbath, short-term one. So anyway, ETC looking good at the moment, but we shouldn't fall below $55. That would then mean that we get back into this range here, and after that you have certainly this insignificant low here at $52, where we'll then have further support. But there's a whole cluster of support levels of these moving averages. All right, so ETC worked out well. Let me know if you want to see further videos about cryptocurrencies that might break out in the future, in the very near future. And if you like that video here, then please smash the like button and subscribe, and also consider maybe a channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.